Let's rewind back to some years back before the advent of AI. Product managers have a lot of tasks to do, from market research, writing, analysis, and their likes. Now, all of these things we are done manually, but the advent of AI has reduced the workload for a product manager. Now, I want you to have one understanding. AI is not going to replace product managers, because as a product manager, you still have to think, make the decision, and do the comparison between every result that you'll be getting from this AI, right? But the use of AI will ease your work as a product manager. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing us 10 AI tools that can help you as a product manager. So you really want to stay to the end of this video, because the 10th AI is the game changer for every product manager. The use of AI is actually to eliminate repetitive tasks and also help a product manager to meet the targets, that is to hit the roadmap of every particular product they are working on, right? And in as much as AI is helping this product manager to ease the burden, the product manager still have a lot of work to do. Decision making still rely on the product manager. The analysis of the results, corrections, and also proofread whatever you are getting from AI. Right, so we are going to quickly dive into how to use AI as a product manager to work. And if you are a product manager that is yet to get a job, probably because you don't have any experience, you really want to watch the video about how to land your PM role with no experience. In today's video, the first AI tool that we are going to look at is ChatGPT. Now, as a product manager, you are going to be dealing with lots of writing, from writing PRD to release notes and their likes. Now, ChatGPT will help you to get this done easier. And instead of writing verbatim or writing from a blank document, you can actually tell ChatGPT to help you draft a product requirement document, a user story, release notes, acceptance criteria, and your brainstorming section. Now, here is the secret. The best product manager don't just copy AI verbatim. They refine the answers that they get from AI, because AI is actually a draft. You are now the one to make decision, refine, proofread, and then get the best answer for whatever you are looking for. The second AI tool to use as a product manager is Claude. Now, one of the reasons I always suggest that people use Claude is because Claude helps in summarizing documents. As a product manager, you come across your business goal, business plan, and it is your responsibility to summarize it into an understandable blueprint so that your team can understand everything from a glance. With the use of AI tool like Claude, you can actually summarize this in minutes and come up with the simplest explanation. Also, you can actually use Claude to compare two strategy documents. This is because Claude excels in understanding complexity, right? And it extracts the key insights in a document and gives the user for a proper understanding and easier workflow. The third one is Notion AI. As a product manager, you'll be holding lots and lots of meetings with your team and stakeholders, or even the organization that you are working for. So most times, points can be missed, actions may not be observed, and a lot of things may go missing. Now, with the use of Notion AI, you can send in the whole document into Notion AI and it summarizes everything, bringing out the actions, the points, and explains who owns what in the meeting. So one of the best tools that you can actually use in your sprints and in your Scrum is Notion AI, because it is going to give you a detailed explanation of the meeting, summarize everything, so that you can easily understand the role and the responsibility of every team member in your team. The fourth AI tool is Figma AI. Now, as a product manager, one of the basic skills that you should have as a product manager is wireframing, right? And with the use of Figma, you can turn that rough idea into a graphical representation of all the processes that a user will need to follow when using a particular product. So instead of doing the wireframing manually, you can actually put in your prompt in Figma AI and it automatically generates a wireframe from the rough idea that you've given it. The fifth AI tool is Perplexity. As a product manager, you are going to do a lot of research about trending topics, trends, competing organizations and their likes. Now, it is good to use Google, but one of the disadvantages of using Google is that Google will give you links, while Perplexity will give you the answer, the exact thing that you need to know about these organizations. So the use of Perplexity AI will ease the burden of research. This is because Perplexity is going to give you a concise and detailed information about whatever you are looking for, be it market research, be it your competing organization, be it trending stuffs in the market, right? Perplexity is going to give you the exact answer, and you know that when you have a detailed research, when you've done a detailed research and you have a detailed answer, it is going to give you the best product discovery that you can ever think of. So your when it comes to research is Perplexity AI. The sixth tool that you need as a product manager is Dovetail. In product management, we have room for feedback, because feedback is one of the things that will help you to modify a product, meet the expectation of users and also satisfy their problem. So the use of Dovetail will give you a leverage in one, grouping similar feedbacks, grouping the pain points of users, grouping complaints. This way you can see or observe patterns that you have already missed, right? Because you want to hit the deadline and stuff like that. So when you use Dovetail AI, you get easy access to this feedback, pain points, complaints, and give you a better time and a longer time to attend to them before the product finally hits the market. The seventh tool is Jira. Now, Jira is one of the organizational tools that I love so much in product management. Not because it helps you in planning. No, you can actually do a lot of things using Jira. You can do your sprint planning, product discovery. You can create backlog on Jira. You can also assign tasks to your team members using Jira. So Jira is one of the best go-to when it comes to planning and organizational tools. With the use of Jira, your sprint planning is checked and assigning of tasks to every team member is also checked. So Jira is one of the AI tools that you can use in your organizational planning. The eighth tool that you can use as a product manager is Gamma. Now, remember that as a product manager, there is every likelihood that you are going to be meeting with stakeholders, and you will need to go with IT. You need something like presentation. So one of the tools that you can use in preparation of your presentation when meeting stakeholders is Gamma. The use of Gamma will give you a professional presentation in minutes. So you don't need to manually prepare your idea or break down your idea into presentation. You can actually use Gamma to prepare whatever documentation that you need in minutes. The ninth AI tool that you can actually use as a product manager is Otter.ai. Now, Otter.ai is one of the AI tools that record conversations, transcripts, missing actions. So in every of your meetings, the use of Otter.ai also keep you up to date. It will keep you updated in every conversation that was carried out in that particular meeting, so you don't miss out on important points or topics. So the use of Otter.ai automatically erase the stress of taking notes in a meeting. The last but not the least is your Lovable AI. Now this is one of the most evolving AI tools in product management. Not because other tools are not good, no, that's not what I'm saying. But with the use of Lovable AI, in minutes you can get access to prototypes of your MVP, prototype of your product. Lovable AI gives you your MVP in minutes or your prototype in minutes. So with the use of Lovable AI, you don't need to go about trying to describe your product idea. It gives you the prototype in just some minutes. So Lovable AI is actually one of the fastest tools when it comes to experimentation, when it comes to market testing. You can actually use your Lovable AI to get your prototype and then go about the testing. Now, one thing you should understand is that in all of this that I mentioned, in all of these 10 tools that I mentioned, you didn't see any of them making the decision for you, right? You didn't see any of them taking the decision. They only give you idea. They only give you a script or a draft of what you are actually trying to work on. So as a PM, you still have your job to do in as much as you are using AI tools. This is because AI can only summarize, generate, analyze stuff. It's now left for you as a product manager to make the decision, draw the final line, then take the result, analyze them, proofread whatever AI has actually given you, and then come up with the final solution to a problem. You will agree with me that the product managers who are thriving in 2026 aren't even the smart ones. They are the ones who are leveraging AI tools. If you start mastering the tools today, it will actually help you in your PM. If you have stayed to the end of this video, if you have stayed to this time, I want to tell you congratulations, because your journey to ease in product management just began. Please, in order to encourage me, subscribe to this channel, like this video, so that YouTube algorithm can actually recommend it to other struggling product managers. And also, you also